Hey! Steven Platinum, your friend in wrestling, with Platinum versus, you can call it AEW Dynamite. I'm going to call it Fight for the Fallen 2021. Holy guacamole. So, I've been telling you, have I not? I've been telling you that deathmatch was finding its way and pervading wrestling, and now we have had light tubes, we have had broken glass used in a spot in a ring. Nick Gage, Pizza Cutter Jericho, they had a deathmatch, and it has now happened in the main event of a major promotion. We open by running down the card. We're going to have 6 matches, which shocked me because they only got through the first 2 in the first hour, but they found a way to make it happen. They opened with the 5-on-5 elimination between the Dark Order and Adam Page against the Elite, and it was fantastic. A lot of people will be shocked and disappointed that basically they had Nick Jackson and Omega there at the end of the elimination, and they won. They were the survivors, but it was a great showing for the Dark Order and certainly for Adam. Where do they go from here? I'm not sure. And this is a problem that AEW continues to have, is they're very unclear about the stipulations. So does this mean Adam Page can never challenge for the title? Does this mean Dark Order can't challenge for the title? And at the end of the show, they ended with another weird stipulation call. So Jericho has to do a move from the top rope in order to win against Hoovy. Okay, didn't we see him do a top rope maneuver against Nick Gage? That I know that's relatively minor. Well, stipulations for this match aren't major, and the fact that they weren't talking about them told you everything. It told you that people just talked out of their ass or whatever. That was definitely sloppy, but the match was great. Normally they get the first match done and then go to commercial, but this one, it was worth the split screen. They went more than 30 minutes. After the match was done, we had Pac in a promo with Marvez, and then Andrade showed up with Chavo. We had a celebration for Ricky Starks where Brian Cage came out and beat up the band. We had Hiroshi Tanahashi talking, saying he wants the winner of the IWGP US title match. Okay. Match number 2, FTR against Santana and Ortiz. Hopefully, Cash Wheeler is okay. Obviously, something went wrong. So what was a phenomenal match, because of that injury, they just kind of took it home, hit the brainbuster. FTR wins. Promo by Britt Baker. Obviously, they know she's money, so they're going to have her come out and cut promos. But when she doesn't have somebody to focus on, it's a very different thing. I think they need to get a challenger up there as soon as possible. Darby and Sting cut a promo. And then we had the match between Hikuleo. Having Haku with him, his father, was a really nice touch against Lance Archer. At the end of the day, after a brutal knockdown, drag-out match, Lance Archer wins with the blackout. Cody is at the go position, and along with Jerry Lynn and Tony Khan, and he starts to talk, and then Malachi attacks him, kicks him in the face, and they brawl all the way out. People are wanting to cheer that Malachi man, and when he laid out Fuego del Sol with that kick, it looked awesome. Very well done. After the commercial break, Miro cut a promo all about talking about his double-jointed wife and his divinity in holding that title. And then Lee Johnson is getting the shot next week. Match number 4, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and Christian Cage against Private Party and Angelico. At the end of the day, this was kind of a foregone conclusion. You knew Christian Cage was going to take it, and so he did. But Blade comes out and brass knuckle punches Christian and lays him out. So that thing continues. We have a promo about Nick Gage, and he talks. And then we have another match, Julia Hart against Thunder Rosa. Julia gets a promo before, Thunder gets a little promo after they're both introduced. That's kind of cool. Julia Hart, who's still green as grass, but able to keep up. Thunder Rosa does a phenomenal job and then finally gets her into Thunder Fire Driver, and gets the win. They go over next week's card, commercial, and then they come back. Jon Moxley talks about Tanahashi, how he's scared of him, and how come he can't get to Japan, how come his contracts go unanswered, but now that he's lost the title, now everybody wants him. All right. I thought he was going to talk about Nick Gage. This was another kind of wonky part of the show because they segued to Moxley to go. And here's a guy who knows Nick Gage very well, Jon Moxley, and then he doesn't say a word about Nick Gage. Those kind of controls have to be tightened up if you're going to be a major show. They have to be. And then finally, Jericho against Nick Gage. What can I say? I was really happy to see the deathmatch stuff. A lot of people aren't going to like it. One thing that has happened when AEW has gone to this level of violence, the last time we saw it was Britt Baker against Thunder Rosa, right? When they go to that high level of violence, it actually translates into them losing women in the demographic. We'll see if that happens again. We shall see. At the end, Jericho, that missed bulb bundle combo to Nick Gage, followed by the Judas effect. I thought was a nice finish. And then MJF comes out and says, you just told this joke about I was conceived when you were having a match with Hoovy. So I looked up Hoovy and I found him, and he's going to be here. Not showing Hoovy or having a promo or something I thought was kind of odd, especially with the way AEW normally does things. And also the stipulation that he put out just seemed to kind of take the crowd out of it for a moment, and me as well, of you have to hit a maneuver off the top rope. Strange stuff. But overall, certainly an exciting show. They are determined to keep those million viewers and that high demo. And this show, I think, has no exception. Is it too much? Are they going to lose their women viewers? I guess we'll have to see, but next week's show certainly looks like a good one.